said no. Hey, let's leave. And Dean said no. And I'm
No,
like,
no,
all
no, no,
right,
no, no. It's
well,
fine. Hello, 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 my little gamers. We're back. It's been time. Life has been in the way.
ValkyrieS.
It has been a lot. There's been a lot that's happened.
Dean
Um,
hasn't let me out of my house.
yeah, it's fine.
We've
Um,
been trapped.
if you wanna,
Save
one of you
us.
can pop on and check my audio levels. I have a new computer,
Yeah.
which means I have none of my old settings. I had to import my model over, which was a nightmare because several gigabytes of files are not good on my internet. I have none of my OBS settings, so I have to rebuild them because I cannot figure out how to import them. It's been good. I also know everyone else has been busy, which is super dope, but I am very excited to be here. It's gonna be short today. I know everyone was a little bit late, and I was trying to figure out my OBS last night and this morning, but it's here. Hello, how are you guys doing? It's gonna be good.
Great.
I'm here.
You're here. Lads, lasses, we are down our tank, which is not going to be an issue for you, I assume. It'll be fine. But
I'm
who
scared.
wants to
Should be
give...
scared.
Oh, this will be a joint effort, I assume. But let's figure out what happened last time, shall we?
For
So,
what it's worth,
Mallory,
Dean, your levels are fine.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
Mallory, you'll remember that we found a child, maybe a 2-year-old, maybe a 6-year-old, maybe a 14-year-old. We're not sure.
Shut up. It's fine. I'm never making a child again.
We were not sure.
We were not sure. In and out of character, we were just like so unsure. But so we saw a child. We had the child join us because we wanted. It was the child of like the foreman, and figured out that dad was secretly evil and probably dead, but we haven't told that to the child, and
Yes.
we
We're making clones, right? Robot
yeah robots
clones.
and shenanigans.
No, not robot.
We are in this party. We are robophobic and proud.
That's right.
Damn.
Then
Except for Monkey, I'm pretty sure is a robot.
hey,
we
I could be a
established this?
robot and robophobic.
That's,
You know,
it's possible.
Pride Month is over. Anything's
Pride
possible.
Month's over. As an Asian, there are few people more racist than other Asians. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, Dean's really mean to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then we met up with Nemesis. We went down a level into. We tried to go into this like factory fucking place. We have like an antagonist who got on voice comms and is like baiting us. Played 20 questions with them. Its name is also Nemesis, which is not confusing at all.
No.
And it's like it seems to be the source of the robots, or at least the thing that's like holding them all together as a cohesive or as a collective. And then we tried coming into this room, the number 3 factory. All this shadow shit is nanobots. There's so many nanobots in here. We tried pushing in anyways, and then there was a guy in there shooting rockets at us. And then the doors closed, and then Dean is essentially forcing us to go down in the mines to continue on with the quest. We're hurt, we're tired, we're eepy, and Dean won't let me leave.
The plot demands it.
That's pretty much it.
I think that's pretty good, yeah.
That should fall.
I'm trying to remember, because it left off after you'd dealt with the storage room, and then you found the child. The child. Was there anything else?
You guys
No.
didn't play a session that I wasn't here for.
Mm,
Yeah,
fine.
we did.
yeah.
Right. It was the last one.
remember the robots.
The nanobots were kind of the worst of it all, though.
Banana bots.
Banana bots.
What were you doing while you vanished from the party?
Me?
What happened to you? What was Raven doing out and about? It's gone for a little bit. So I'm just resetting up my scenes again. Oh,
Are you talking to us? You are so quiet.
I am. I'm turning away from the microphone. I'm sorry.
What are you?
Okay.
My third monitor is like directly 90 degrees to my left, but that's where I have my OBS settings. So every time I want to check if it's actually on fire or not, I have to turn it directly to the left. Unless I do
Classic.
this, it'd be like that. Raven, you were not here the last session. What was Raven doing?
I was here. We just said
Wait,
that I
hold
was
on.
here.
Who wasn't here?
Wait, no,
Dale.
I was here. You were not here
Dale-
for the last session, Mallory.
Because we played 2 weeks ago, 3
You
weeks
said
ago.
that-
Yeah,
I thought
No.
You said that I was here.
no.
No,
Mallory,
no.
the last session where you were there was when we found the child. Then we
Okay.
played a session after that.
Were you
Oh
guys not
yeah,
there?
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I do remember
I
she
understand.
did shoot Dale, or try to.
Oh, not Dale?
No,
Mallory
the
shot
child.
Dale?
The child, who has a gun, which we then I think confiscated.
I mean, I didn't confiscate it.
Well, yeah, she's currently riding around in Dale's extended compartment. And you are assisting her. You guys did attempt to explore the factory itself. I remember you opened the main doors of the factory and you were immediately met with the black cloud of nanites that seems to be a obscuration field preventing you from scanning and or seeing. I do remember, was it Dale who went into the cloud, or was it somebody else?
Was I
It was
Yeah.
like a fool?
I remember Nemesis tried to break into the cloud. It was trying to fumbling around in the dark for a bit. You guys did discover that this is a nanite swarm of some kind, or a nanomachine swarm that is used as some sort of smoke screen, essentially, but it does block your vision and sensors. However, being met with a couple gorilla-attacked androids on the far side who did then blow you up as you guys sort of jammed the door shut after they did scrap you up pretty drastically. It seems that something is blocking communications. It's partially some of the layers and layers of bedrock above your head, but there's also a very strong source of energy or power deep below you, which you can only assume to be in the mines themselves. At this point, your party is scrapped, bruised, beaten, and battered. Raven strolls up and is checking
Also
on you guys.
still not looking good. I'm also not looking good.
She what were you doing in the meanwhile, Raven, I suppose, while you were,
I guess I was like,
and this could be a thing or not.
I guess I was securing the thingies. Because weren't they trying to get out of here?
They
when we left?
were. There was a container full of androids that you were trying to deal with, which I think you did
Yeah,
deal
yeah.
with.
We did deal with it, but we can say that I was like extra dealing with it.
Extra dealing with it. While your friends were getting blown up, you were dealing with that, as one does. As you stroll back around, you see blast marks on the ground, craters and ash settling around your friends. Dominic looks really out of it and sort of had his mech is temporarily powered down as he's sort of working on his doing his repairs of his own. But for the party, for the Lancers, what would you like to do now?
Can I just double check my
Where?
I rolled really, really fucking poorly last
You
session.
did. You did great, Sweaty.
Right, so the door is not closed, right?
The door.
Is what?
I think you did force the door shut, if I recall. I could be wrong.
I think you
Yeah, the
might be
door's
right.
shut.
It didn't shut all the way. We pushed it. the rest
Close
of the way
enough that
shut.
they can't shoot you anymore. Yes.
But the nanite swarm concerns me.
Do you need? Is your pilot hurt or is your mech hurt?
My mech is at 1 HP, but I still have 4 structure, and I'm a little ouchy, but not very ouchy.
A little ouchie.
Dom's at 7 out of 10 hit points.
Oh,
My
okay.
baby ouchie.
We'll have a stim left.
Itty bitty ouchie.
Baby ouchie.
Not that the stim would like heal you in any way, but
I think I'm less worried about my body, quite frankly. The flesh.
My body.
okay.
Oh, my mouth is so dry. Ugh.
So behind the wall there, like, there's a nanite cloud.
I'm gonna
Yes,
grab some
it is.
water.
Oh.
You're good.
Excuse me. Here-ish. There's this black mass thing in front of us is a door. In this hallway, there is a cloud of nanites, and that cloud continues on through this entire room. This, like, blacked out room is actually very difficult for us to see in.
And what's in the
Inside,
room?
there are people who are firing rockets at me, so I left.
Nice. Why do we want to get in that room?
We don't necessarily know.
We tried to get in that room. That's what we did. We're not. I don't think we're currently getting in that room.
No, but
No.
why? What's the objective?
It's a dungeon, and it's a room we didn't explore.
That's exactly. It was just a room, Mallory. That's
To be-
as far as we got.
You know
Excellent.
you've explored so far the barracks area, the storage area. You know that on the blueprints that you got. Apologies. That's the factory level. You do remember from exploring that the factory has been exporting something based on your analysis of these records. Cat.
We did see, or I should say,
Yes.
I did see in there tubes, like cryo chamber-esque things with bodies in it. So that's a thing.
So it's apparent that the factory is making something. Even though official records say it shut down a month ago for safety concerns. Bloom. You can always consult your handler, or you can try to figure things out on your own. I think comms are a bit spotty, but you can tap.
Oh. By the way, apparently our handler knows the
Oh, right.
robot. Just a heads up.
The robot apparently knows. I'm blanking on her name. Eclipse, and
Yes.
also the headmaster of our school. Reportedly.
So
We're
what
looking
would
for
you
the
like to
foreman down, right? That was like our goal.
You were looking for the four. Well, were you?
Yeah, because we were gonna go up and confront him, but then
Oh, there was gunfire upstairs or something, and then you
yeah,
decided.
gunfire- Yeah. Okay. I don't have anything for nanite cloud.
You do know that nanomachines and swarm-type mechanisms are always controlled by a hub. So there is some device that is controlling them that if you were able to put a stop to it, it should deactivate the swarm. Presumably.
That's good to know. I think that we should look at the mines. However, I do also think it would be great to take a moment and patch up our suits here.
I would like to do that.
Do you want to do that right here, or do you want to go somewhere else?
That's the question, I suppose. Where does anyone have any thoughts about where we may be safest? I think our options are either the storage unit, which we're in now, the quarters upstairs, or potentially going down to the mines, but we haven't been down there yet, so we don't know what is down there.
I'm kind of the mind that we stay in the storage because I feel like we've sealed threats.
I think we run the risk of whoever's in the factory trying to break through while we're mid-repairs. But we could really just barricade the shit out of that door.
Yeah.
You could.
Can we set up a bomb or a drone or whatever the fuck they're called? A turret?
Do you have
like a
bombs
mine?
and turrets?
Yeah, or a mine. So that if the door opens and they step out, they go kaboom.
I do not have any mines. In
I
I
Soup.
don't. Dale
I
might.
think I do.
Dale.
Yeah, I
Jester
have-
definitely does. Oh,
Yeah, I have explosive mines.
Well then.
I have 3 explosive mines.
If they don't get triggered, can we pick it up and move it?
Yes.
you can de-arm them.
Do you want to pop one down right outside the door? That
Be right
down
back.
almost.
We'll do 2. Let's pop 2 down.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
Monty, you go about setting up your mines, which I don't think you've used yet, have you?
I've used 1, it looks like, because I only have 2 uses. I have 4 uses, and
Okay.
I only have 3 available, so it looks like I've used 1.
So right outside this sort of damaged door, you set up a basic defensive perimeter, dropping 2 of your mines down, and you see a soft red blinking light as they are active, quote unquote.
One second.
Go for it.
There's a... I'm trying to see where... I know that there's a thing for it. We could keep it moving. I know there's an item for it, and I'm trying to look for it, but...
You're good. You try to like just drop the mine like on the map.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, where'd you get that from?
It's in your character folder. I need to give them graphic icons.
Oh,
but they are
there it is. That's right. That's right. That's where they are.
I do need to give
So I'm
them icons
putting-
at some point.
I'm putting 2 down.
Okay. Very good.
All right, everyone back up just in case they turn evil. And then I do 2 uses. There we go.
Excellent. You do so. Ow, sorry, I just need to grab
Right.
my book. But what would you like? Are you going to take a nap now, you said? Or a bit of a repair session?
I think that would be a wise decision.
We want to repair.
Repair. You basically hop out of your mechs after a brief second of making sure the area is secure, and you get to work. What does that look like for you guys?
I imagine that these repair kits are like essentially just like a couple of sheets of like Duraplast steel that everything's made out of, and a couple of rods of like rebar, also made of Duraplast steel. Like it's all some arbitrary metal that is
Space.
ultra lightweight and
Yeah.
perfect for mech use.
Low density
But like our
structure.
kit is just a couple of sheets of this, a couple of like rods of it, as well as like a spool of welding filament and a small welding gun that we have
Mm-hmm.
to like
And some
patch.
random wire.
Yeah, and some wire to like a couple of different wiring harnesses that are just like ultra universal. Like everything comes in a like all of the wires are bundled so that there's 20 wires and the plugs are the same. It's like everything's a USB.
Yeah, it's all USB-C.
Yeah. The direction doesn't matter. If you twist the wire and like you're plugging it in and it's not even in the same rotation, it doesn't change anything. It's all just like
Especially,
General Motor Systems has made everything as foolproof as possible, but it also means that it has no character at all.
especially in the Everest mech, you do remember that everything is basically GMS. So
Exactly.
you can scavenge parts. So you can conduct your repairs. This is at least 1 hour of uninterrupted activity, keyword being uninterrupted. And then you can basically rest. You can clear your heat statuses and then restore half your pilot's HP. You can also
have
use
pilot HP.
Yep, half of your pilot HP. You can also use your repairs, which goes up to your repair cap, to restore full HP. One repair is to restore full HP or repair destroyed weapon or system. 2 repairs to restore 1 structure or remove 1 heat stress. And 4 repairs to repair a destroyed mech, which you guys are not at.
Stabilize and full repair, right? Stabilizes the 1 structure. Sorry, 1 repair kit.
Well, it's 1 repair cap. So yes, you can call them kits if that makes it easier. But you can repair up to your repair cap, which is based on your mech's frame, and after that, you have to go back and do a full repair at a safe base with dedicated systems. So this is patch jobs.
Right.
So we can,
Right.
if we use 1, we can repair. We get our full pilot HP back.
So the rest itself is based on duration. When you rest, you clear heat, you clear statuses and conditions that are affecting your mech, and you restore half your pilot's HP for a 1 hour rest.
So when you say you restore half health,
Your pilot's
does that
HP.
mean
Up up to half your max health you gain back
so if I have max health of 8?
to your max HP. You can heal 4 hit points.
Gotcha. That was my question.
Yeah,
Do
baby.
I add it, or can I only go up to 4?
Yeah.
So if it's 7, what's half of 7?
No, your max HP is
And my max HP is 7. So is it 3 or 4?
round up 4.
Fabulous.
And then repairs, just spend your repair points. Oh, that was so loud.
Sorry.
No,
It was.
I'm still messing with my my settings.
I have stabilized. That's what I've done.
Yeah. And then if you used one of your repairs, you can bring your, I'm just looking at your repair cap.
Yep.
Yep.
So I cleared all my conditions.
Yep.
Do I have any conditions? Can you confirm?
No, I
You shouldn't.
misunderstood that, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's like,
I thought
That's
that my
like,
custom paint job was something I could clear, but I guess not.
it is a system, so you can spend a repair point to bring a system back up. If it's been destroyed or damaged. I can hear her.
Yeah, she's pissed off.
Yeah. It's pissing me off. Damn it, Gouda.
Damn it, Gouda.
Damn it!
I don't know why she was in that room. There's nothing in there.
Cats have terrible object permanence. They just want to be where the people are.
So
They want to see them dancing. Walking around.
Stabilize.
those What do you
stabilize and rest are not the same. There's
No.
stabilize, which you can do in combat.
Yep.
Then there's rest, which we're doing over the course of 1 hour, and then
Oh,
there's full repair.
Yes.
Okay.
Full
So
repair
I've
is
done
a
this.
10-hour thing. A rest is it's a patch job. Short rest if you do it by 5e terms.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Is there a button that I have to be pressing here, or is it like just spend repair points as per the chart?
You can spend repair points as per the chart. The full
Okay, cool.
repair, I don't think there's an individual button, so just do what you got to do to set your systems.
And then, because while resting, the Evers can be repaired at a rate of 1 repair per 1 structure instead of 2 repairs per 1 structure. Great.
Yes.
So,
If you
just
need
1
to
repair
up your structure
to
at all.
repair my structure, and then I restore half my pilot HP. So I go from 4 to 9 because my HP is 10, which I feel so much better. And then I'll just spend another point to just repair my remaining HP, and I'll leave my heat as is.
Okay.
Oh, I have to clear all heat. Oh,
You
okay.
may clear your heat. You
It
can keep
says-
if you want.
It says rest requires 1 hour up to downtime. The following occurs: clear all heat, clear all mech statuses, restore. So, do I
It
have
may-
a choice to clear all my heat? I
It's-
would like
it's
to
an-
keep
it's
my
a
heat that I
choice.
have.
I think
Okay,
my
but-
version might be. I think I have the newer version. It does say may, but like also it's
Okay.
an active choice and it's your whole thing. So you
Great.
can if you want.
Cool. Yeah, I just don't vent.
Yeah.
the system.
Your reactor just sort of
Um,
hums and you see like the faint glow that you're so familiar with in your cockpit.
I will clear my heat.
Coward.
And I will use another repair to fix my paint job. Got a can of spray paint in my pull out.
Very
we
important.
gotta touch up the pinup girl on the side.
Okay, that's good to know. My overcharge counter only resets at the full repair. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. I'm feeling from a logistical standpoint, I'm ready to move on, but I imagine that there's some story stuff that's going to happen after we've all gone through and made sure that our mechs are back to the way we've.
Can we
Expect.
also, like, get Dale's stuff fixed up?
His mech is not present at the moment. He's wandered off, as per the usual.
Damn.
Just think it would be nice if we were allowed to do that.
Shame.
Just saying.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Nice.
He's like, I agree. I agree. It would be nice. Anyways,
It'll be fine. Well, anyways. Okay. Damn, my mouth is dry. Okay. What would you like to do next? Assume you're all patched up, as much as you want to be.
I'm a lot happier.
Okay.
I'm a lot more happy.
Yeah, I'm feeling
The
much
field
more
is open
confident.
to you. What would you like to do next?
Let's go downstairs.
You make your way to the elevator. And you can feel free to move your characters as you so please. Oops. I'm having trouble selecting shit. The rickety elevator is I believe we left it on your level, or you find that it is on your level at this moment. You have the key card, you have it available. You do hear
Nice.
very faint sounds coming from above and below. From up the mine shaft, it sounds vaguely like combat, which you were aware of before you went down. Sounds like small arms fire going into the night. And further down, there's a soft buzzing, almost like static in your speakers. That gets louder as you approach the shaft itself.
Everybody remember, we're paying attention to green lights. Green means evil.
I thought it was blue.
We need to go.
There you go. That's the one.
What?
Right. Blue lights are evil. Oh, did you want to pick up your mines?
Yeah. pick up the mine.
Or we could leave them. I'm happy to pick them up.
It's up to you. They're your. It is your resource.
Yeah, we'll
to
pick
spend.
them up.
Okay. You quickly collect your mines and deactivate them, pocket them back up to 2. What would you like to do now? I'm assuming you're going down?
Yes.
I'm going down.
Excellent.
She's laying timber.
You place yourselves on the elevator, and with a swipe of the key card, you're and it sort of gently lowers, almost stuttering, to the lowest level. As you go deeper and deeper, it becomes darker and darker. Your sensors are able to penetrate the darkness, and you have a vague understanding of where the walls are, but as you reach the bottom level, the lights are off, and there is no light. You see your sensors are picking up along the walls. To the left, there's a breaker of some kind that clearly controls the power, but there's also pipes, cables, and sort of like what would look to be like large like outlet boxes around this place. It looks like a lot of the mining initially, or at least on the sides right now, was not done by heavy equipment, but by hand tools. So you see a lot of power cables running around. However, the further down in the mine, you do see large, heavy machinery akin to the bulldozer that you fought with earlier, but sort of large teethed wheels that are just constantly drilling into the rock. You see actively pulling out this dull, rusty metal, this ore, and depositing it into nearby trucks that don't seem to have anybody in them at the moment. But the machinery is running. You see what it seems to be an abandoned hand drill to your right that's just on and running, just vibrating on the ground slightly, but there's nobody operating it. Whoa.
Whoa.
You can go further.
Evil vibrator.
Whoa. Android vibrators.
That's ridiculous.
No.
What would you like to do? You can progress further, or you can leave.
Do we want to fight all these problems?
Um,
Can we move in silence?
I think that as we continue going on, if there's ever a moment for Monkey to like take some time, I just want to start disabling big scary like
Machines.
earlier when we disabled the forklift
Yeah.
and then it tried to kill its or we disabled something and then it tried to kill itself by killing us and then
Yeah, the
like
usual.
yeah, so I just want to if there's ever a moment that we feel is good, like I'm just ready to always make rolls to just say fuck it, let's disable it before it can kill us.
Okay.
Gotcha.
As you're contemplating, you see one of these lorries, heavy dump truck, sort of like rattle up
Dump
towards you, and it parks in front of the elevator. It looks to be like waiting for you to get out of the way so it can move on.
Mm-hmm.
But it just sort of idles there. You notice that the lights are off. So it's not using its headlights at all. There's no light on at all in this mine. But you hear and you know tools are running.
There's someone in it?
You cannot tell.
They're running by themselves.
Unless you have the lights on, the sensors are not picking up what's inside of the truck itself. But you can sense, your sensors are picking up there's an active machine.
In the quarters with the bulldozer. It was running by itself. Ghost robots.
I feel like there's a high likelihood of this being a oh gosh darn it, what am I looking, what's the word I'm thinking of? An android?
No, that would never happen.
I just think it's incredibly likely.
What? An android?
Android-ophobic.
That would be crazy.
Robophobe.
More likely than you think.
Androids
What?
in my machinery?
Man,
Wild.
it's quite possible.
Are we moving through the mines?
Yeah. I'm just not going first. Y'all can go first.
Hey, you know, I can't blame you.
Can I fly?
Can't blame you.
You have your boosters,
No,
right?
boosties.
Your little
Yeah,
boosty
I wanna go
up and over.
Ooh.
Yep. The lights are still off, but you are able to navigate. You fly over. Is anyone else going in?
Oh yeah, I follow. I just
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not the first one in.
Okay.
I think this is a good distance. We'll do this.
As soon as
Yeah.
you
Like, I always try to keep people within my max range so that I can shoot stuff if it comes
Yeah.
to it. But
Okay. As soon as you hop off the elevator, the truck sort of rattles forward, parks onto it, and the elevator goes up to what looks to be the second level. You see a couple more trucks, like your sensors are picking up for more trucks further down. You see what looks to be a lot of floodlights around the area, but they are deliberately turned off. Not deactivated, not destroyed, but just off or left unplugged. As you look, the next item in front of you is one of these large drilling or digging machines currently hauling out copper ore, which you assume to be copper ore from the walls, and just making enormous amounts of noise as it cracks and crunches through the rock itself and drags out the ore before processing it into a grinder.
Yeah, I mean,
We're going? Right.
do we have our lights are on, right? Or like at least motors lights are on.
Do you have your lights on?
Motors mic light. Motor, yeah.
Okay, you turn on your floodlights and you immediately see more or less what your sensors picked up, but the things that your sensors did not pick up is the trails of blood on the ground leading to and from the elevator. And this is normal red blood. Old, looks to be quite old, sort of no longer sticky and just sort of seeping into the rock itself. And then a little bit further nearby the machine, you see a body and you cannot determine what it is, a humanoid body outside of the large excavator on your left.
Do it be the foreman?
Well, let's go check.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, okay. How far down is he?
Just another like 50 meters, not too far.
Okay, so not like back of it.
No, you're making good progress.
It's a good thing the child's not here.
Yeah, can
Wait,
we
where'd that kid go?
see? Can we investigate
Dale.
this foreman?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you hopping out of your mech or are you trying to just poking it?
I've got manipulator arms. I'd like to manipulate.
You flip this body over, and it is immediately apparent that it is not human. Half its face is scarred open, looks like it was hit by some sort of like power tool and had ripped off the human flesh, the synthetic skin, leaving a mechanical frame on front. You notice from your sensors that there's still power coursing through it. It is just in a weird state of what would essentially be a coma, or it's crashing.
Let the leave sleeping dogs lie.
It's whatever control unit is, or whatever this android is, seems to be, because you noted, remember from the other ones that you killed earlier, when you killed them, they disintegrated. So this one is still alive, just in a very rough fugue state. A voodoo, if you would.
I believe it.
All the while you're looking at this, the machine, an excavator, rumbles next to you, continually scooping out ore and putting it into the grinder. The cab, again, you shine your lights across it, and you can't see past the glass or the screen.
We're still not getting sensing of anyone.
No, not very clear. Only when you're right on top of this android is it you're sensing some sort of like form of life, but it's because you're right on top of it and signs are so low. So you can assume that anything further on is either deactivated or in a piece of machinery based on your previous endeavors.
Great.
I'm good to.
You're content?
I'm content.
Got it.
But if y'all need to investigate more, I support you.
Yeah. Nemesis, how are you feeling?
I don't love him. I don't love the fact that. Yeah, I think we can keep moving on, I guess.
Okay.
This whole thing kind of stresses me out.
Oh yeah, I've been fucking
Listen, man.
stressed the whole time I've been here.
I don't exactly love the fact that there's robots taking over people's bodies. That seems or replacing people.
Yeah.
Snatch.
Because it's clear to us that they're killing the people. It's not like they're imprisoning them. They're killing them. And
Oh no,
then
you
fucking
found one of the
wearing
earlier
their skin and
containers.
shit, yeah.
Well, thankfully they're not
Not-
peeling off their skin, but yes, you did find a
Thankfully.
container full of dead bodies earlier.
Yeah, I guess it's true, thankfully. Yeah.
That interference with your comms is definitely coming from deeper in the mine. Some sort of large power
and-
source. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, we can't like ring our handler.
You can try, but you also hear somebody trying to contact you, but it's coming through as static.
if we feel it important, we could try to stabilize the connection if we feel it important.
I don't know that
Nope.
we need to talk
Alright.
right now.
Alright.
No, I think
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
Mm.
way off base, but
No. I mean, having connection is good, but it's gonna take time and resources and shit.
yeah.
What would you like to do, gamers?
Go deeper in the mine.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
You walked past the large excavator, and with your floodlights, you do see more blood, but it seems to be thinning out. Whatever happened here definitely happened at the entrance. As you go deeper, you sort of walk past other machines. You hear rumbling behind you as that same truck from earlier sort of rattles past you and goes deeper into the mine, parking next to another excavator, loading up. And if you watch for a second, it fills up, turns back around, and goes back onto the elevator. You progress further down, and you immediately find an unnatural darkness, sort of like what you've seen before in the factory, except this one's smaller and more localized. You see what almost is like a perfect sphere of darkness that your sensors do not penetrate and your floodlights do not penetrate. Around it, you see the bodies of numerous, what you can only assume to be androids, based on their state. A lot of them had limbs removed or have been shot and are in states of disrepair or destruction entirely. As you look at this bubble of darkness, you see every once in a while like an arm or a limb sort of poke out of it, clearly working on something in the center, but you can't see through it at the moment. And upon slight closer inspection, you see numerous heavy-duty power cables running into this bubble from the sides. And then you see what looks to be a tendril of this darkness going, a couple of them actually, going up into vents in the top that go up somewhere.
no.
Like air shafts that were built into the mines.
Is that where the nanites?
You'd be about here. by
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Right. Like if we go, I don't know if we're exactly right where we need to be, but. Excuse me.
Scusi.
So if we deal with them down here, they'll go away upstairs.
Maybe. They're definitely the nanites. It's definitely the same thing. For what it's worth, Mallory. It's the same exact description we got last time.
Ooh, sorry.
I don't know how to turn them off.
Yeah, could you maybe like try hacking them or something?
Hack.
Can I hack all of them at once?
Or like even if it's a singular one, is that something feasible to even ask?
Back the mass.
You can try. Have you ever has Raven ever messed with nanomachines before, or swarm type items or systems?
Probably not.
Okay.
Like, reasonably no.
Mm-hmm.
I could spin you a scenario where she did, but I feel like you'll say no.
I mean, you can. I'm genuinely asking, like, has Raven ever messed with like small form factor robots, or has she been more of like a systems hacker?
Systems.
Okay.
She's
So
definitely more of a systems hacker.
Yeah, slightly inexperienced with this. What would you like to do? I suppose you know that there is a core of some kind that controls the swarm, but you cannot see it, and that's going to make it difficult, and you cannot sense it with your sensors.
But let me throw something out there.
Okay.
Let me throw out an idea. You know me, Mallory, very good with computers.
Yes, very much so.
So
I'm convinced.
what if Raven like uses one nanite, hacks into one nanite, and uses that bin to get through back to the core, and then hacks through there? Through that.
You can certainly try, like a trace back sort of scenario.
Yeah, like she's using it as like a Trojan horse to get in back to the source.
Okay. Roll
This
me
cat's face, I'm gonna lose it.
hack. Or this would be maybe an E attack, or tech attack, if you would.
Can I lock on and then tech attack?
You cannot see what you're locking onto at this moment.
The nano bite.
Yes.
The nano guy.
You can. Okay. You locked onto one of the billions of nanites.
Yes.
As you try to track it down, it's difficult because the moment it dips into the swarm itself, you lose it on your sensors, but then it seems to pop back out. So you have a very small window of opportunity to establish a link, because it keeps diving in and out of the layers, giving itself some sort of cover.
So if I'm doing lock on, I get
Plus D6,
accuracy? No,
1 accuracy.
1 accuracy. Okay.
Excellent. You seize one of the nanites. Its intelligence and its systems is very limited, but you send a short line of code to make it stall for just a second. And it hovers, you know it's hovering on the outside of the cloud. You have about 6 seconds to issue another command before the swarm just all takes over again.
I want to use that to like hack into the core.
Like, just establish a link, or...
Well, I want to like piggyback off of that nanobite back to where it's getting its instructions, and then I want to hack in there.
Okay. You see, your sensors know, and you know that this thing dives into the swarm. You lose sight of it for a second, but then your monitor you have a very tenuous and very short-lived link with the core itself somewhere in that swarm. As you're looking at it, it is a massive sort of system that is drawing immense amounts of power from its surroundings, but it is controlling the swarm itself. But you have a very tenuous short link with it before that nanite dies.
I want to hack it.
Okay, roll me another tech attack.
Okay.
It's going to have an E defense of 15 in order to break through.
Okay. Can I lock on first?
You do not have time to lock on this time.
Okay, that's fine.
What are you trying to do exactly to this thing?
I want to do this. How do I like just share what I want to do in the chat? I want to hack slash. Your target cannot benefit from or take quick or full tech actions until the mech is either shut down or its core computer is rebooted with a successful systems check as a quick action. So
Okay.
I basically want to make it so that the core computer has to be fully shut down.
Okay.
To
Roll
use all of the petabytes.
tech attack then.
Because this is such a smart idea, can I get accuracy? I'm being inventive. Don't you want to reward that sort of behavior?
Okay.
Yeah.
So exploitative.
And if it fails, it's going to fail extra hard. I say you have to
Yay!
beat a 17. You send a small virus. You manage to hijack a couple of these bots, and you use them to package a small virus into the swarm. As they dive in, you see the power on your systems spike as this thing immediately begins drawing more power, whatever this core is, in order to like fight off the virus that you're putting in. And you hear some frantic noises and electron frying from the inside before, and the cloud slowly dissipates, and you see the tendrils going into the vents disappear, and you see a smoking wreck of what looks to be like this large orb-like structure. It almost looks like a landing pod from a spaceship with petals. Very much a systems hub for the nanomachines and the nanites that is sparking and fried. Nearby around it, you see about 4 or 5 androids that were operating this thing, who have also been destroyed by the feedback and are currently convulsing on the ground.
Sorry to the androids.
But you notice that the cloud of nanomachines slowly dissipates.
Nice work.
Excellent.
Raven
That's
is
huge.
like very excited. She does a little like cheerleader hop, and then she remembers who she is, and she's like, "Sorry."
No, listen, you deserve that hop. You take that hop.
Take that hop.
That was like really uncool. I'm sorry about that.
What would you like to do next?
The androids are totally done, right?
You watch them start to disintegrate.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure they weren't in the weird coma.
Aside from the ones you left behind you, no. These ones were completely short-circuited.
I better get extra credit in our hacking class or something. That was pretty cool.
Hear the rumble of machinery sort of grind to a halt as all the machines around you die. Their power. You're looking at this, and whatever you did caused a short circuit in the hub, which was drawing most of the power, and then turning off these large excavators, also frying and popping all the lights and systems in the mines. They're no longer useful and have been destroyed. And with that, the mines are deathly quiet, except for the rumble of a large diesel engine. As you see roaring down the mine itself is one of those trucks, fully loaded with copper, bearing down on your position as it
This
rushes
the big
you.
Boss boy.
It's Optimus Prime.
No.
Shoot him!
Optimus Prime.
Bring him down.
Shoot
But
the
no.
fuck out of him!
You got 10 seconds. There's a truck that weighs about 12 tons, running at you at about 40 miles an hour.
Can I hack it?
You can try.
He's gonna hack.
Let me hack. Let me hack.
Hack that boy!
While she's doing that, I'm getting out of the way.
You scrabble out of the way. As you are trying to move, it is seeing that both of you are sort of Raven's in the air. It is trying to steer its way to hit either you or Motor.
Can I lock on first? Pretty please.
You have time to do one thing.
Does that include me?
Yes,
Can
everyone.
someone else lock on and then I do the thing?
If you have time to figure it out.
Somebody lock on!
Lock on. I just have to remember what. They gain the lock on condition. Oh, so I don't even make a roll. I just choose to lock
As
him
long
on
as
and
it's
he
within your
becomes-
sensor range, yes.
Yes, then he's within my sensor range, right?
He is about to be in like 2 seconds.
Great, then I lock on.
You
Snow
need
crash!
take 2 or push 3 directions. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay,
You-
Mallory. Okay.
Roll to hack. Or roll a tech attack, sorry. This one has an E defense of 12.
I have to find my button again. Where the fuck is my button?
It should be on the main page. Or
I don't see it.
met loadout. Attach utilities. Utilities.
Oh, it's
Utilities.
because I'm in Sierra, that's why.
Ugh. She can't do things.
I'm sorry. Tech. Do I get accuracy? Because I have the lock on.
You
Yes.
do have one locked on accuracy, yes. That matches.
Yeah.
What
Damn.
direction are you pushing this truck?
Away.
Away. This truck barreling and it's tearing up loose bits of stone directly towards you. You locked into its systems, and with Monty's assistance with a quick lock on, you jam its parking brake and throw the thing in reverse. Its front axle locks and slams down, and if you've seen Hellboy where he flips the car, the back of the truck goes end over forward and tumbles through the air, crashing over your heads behind you, sending copper scattering and destroying what remains of the system hub. You notice around you small blinking blue lights from all the pieces of machinery as, with the hub gone, whatever remnant power that it was drawing is activating what remaining machines there are.
Blue is bad. Right? Or green? Which is bad?
Blue is bad.
Blue is bad.
Oh, yikes. I'm scared.
Bad blue.
Bad blue. Blue bad. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Hey, as long as these enemies are not a mystical cloud of little tiny black robots, I can stab it.
I can stab it.
Pull my
Can
sword
I...
out.
Is this the boss fight?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. Keep my shit to myself then.
You see 3 of the excavators, of the dozen or so excavators still in working conditions, sort of back out of the copper veins and start moving towards you. They're much slower, but you do know if those digging hooks or the excavator buckets hit your mech, you're going to be in a world of hurt. It's big enough to scoop you up and throw you into the grinder. And they begin rumbling towards you, slowly pushing in from the right side of the mine towards you.
The right side.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Are we
Cool.
like into combat? Are we doing like turns, or are we just kind of like free-for-alling it?
Free-for-alling it. This is less combat, more of a situation. These things are not fast, mind you. It's playing at 10 miles an hour, and they're just slowly sort of encroaching on your position.
Can I throw a lock on to all of them, all 3?
You can, yes. Takes a bit.
Can we tell how they're actuated? Are they pneumatic? Are like these lifts? What's controlling them?
What do you mean these lifts? You mean the excavators?
Sorry,
Or the-
like the excavators and like
Yeah.
He's been in England
the-
for what, 3 years? Everything's a lift now.
Sorry.
giant diesel
What I-
engines
yeah.
powering mechanical. The drive shaft is literally spinning the buckets. As far as some of the internal machineries, it's run by auxiliary engines like the crusher. But the main excavator and the drive shaft of the treads itself are powered by a large diesel engine. Obviously,
it's all
there's some electronics.
mechanical.
It's very mechanical.
Okay.
There's hydraulics controlling the elevation and the direction of the buckets, but otherwise it is driven by a shaft.
I don't know if you're gonna let me do this, but this is what I would love to do. I would love to bob and weave around them and slice the hydraulic lines.
Okay.
limit not. It doesn't necessarily prevent them from damaging us, but it would prevent them from throwing us around with these buckets.
Sorry, let me elaborate. You've seen those like big circular like digging buckets that try to constantly scoop shit, like a saw blade.
Oh.
That's what's on the front.
I got you. One of those
Yeah.
like giant, like
Yes.
the sort of thing you would see in a quarry
Yes,
side of sort of.
yes.
I
It's just a
understand.
constantly
Never mind.
spinning wheel. You see hydraulics to control the tilt of it and the elevation of it, but these things are designed to just constantly just rip and then throw stuff into its crushers.
Yeah, it's like a giant like a giant saw blade.
Yes.
With scoops on the ends. Yeah.
Oops, with some scoop. Scoop.
Big scoopums.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, I think. I don't know that I'm gonna have anything that's gonna really immediately damage these things unless I'm like deliberately looking for some weak points to stay up.
You could cut the hydraulics that are holding the scoops up. It just won't stop the spinning of the item itself unless you destroy the drive shaft, from what you can understand.
Yeah, could I? And I imagine that drive shaft is not super accessible.
No. It is buried
Okay.
underneath the engine.
How hard would it be for me to get onto one of these monstrous beasties?
Wouldn't be terribly hard.
hurting myself?
They're not fast, but if you do
Right.
slip or get caught, it will drag you into a grinder.
Okay, I think that I'd like to get close-ish to the nearest one, and then use my jump jets to boost up onto it and get near the engine, as close
Okay.
to the engine as I can.
I need you to make me, let's call it an agility check from your mech to navigate your way
Okay.
between the three
I
of these
do
things.
have. I've got the
Yes.
rapid boost jump jet system. For what
Okay.
that's worth, does that impact any?
What
of
does that
these
do
rolls?
exactly?
That allows me. Where are we? Sorry, I just clicked away. You can fly when you boost. However, you must end the movement on the ground or another solid surface, or else immediately begin falling. So it's flying while moving, while boosting.
You can get 1 accuracy to your agility check that you have to beat a 15 for.
Okay.
Because
Stand
these things
by.
are, because these are the things that carved out the mine itself, they are as tall as the mine itself. So you were trying to maneuver to laterally around them.
Okay. Now I think this is an agility check.
Yes. I'm assuming you're
Okay.
using your agility versus brute strengthening your way past the machines.
Correct. I'm using
Okay.
agility, as opposed to.
Wrestling
Brute
it,
strength.
suplexing the machine.
What's the best way of doing these rolls? I've been going to my character sheet and going to the pilot tactical page to roll hull, agility, systems, and engineering.
Yeah, it's just your mech stats. That will do it.
Yeah. Is that okay? Great. And you said 1 accuracy.
1 accuracy.
Oh.
15 to beat.
Okay. Here we go. Yay! Nice.
Get him!
So you
Get
managed
'em!
to these two of the saw blades sort of swing down on you as these massive scoops. You swerve your mech and duck underneath some of them, using your boost jets to sort of fly the gap like a fucking pigeon that dodges between the giant fucking wind turbines.
Wow.
Incredible.
Why not a dove?
Dove,
Why not a hawk?
because pigeons are the best.
Pigeons. Because fuck you.
Because I fucking love pigeons. And you are on top of the cab of one of these, of the center of this giant machine as it rattles, as the engine roars, trying to pick up speed. What are you doing?
Oh, can I continue doing things?
Yes, unless there's somebody else who wants to do something. These things are rattling towards you, friends. You do have room behind you to leave, but these things are moving forward steadily.
I can always, I get on comms. I'm like, I can always shoot it. I can always laser it. Let me know.
I mean, by all means, feel free. I would like
well,
to.
I just need
pull
you
up.
out of the way.
I see. Well, there's other ones, aren't there?
Well,
Mhm.
I'll go. Ooh, I also have a mortar.
You do have a mortar.
I think I'll do a heavy charged blade attack on
Ooh.
the engine.
Roll to stab.
Roll. And gain +1 accuracy for the first melee attack I make with a main melee weapon on your turn.
Yep, that counts.
I guess this isn't main. Sorry, this is heavy. Never mind.
Heavy.
You also get accuracy because they have lock on.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, let me just pop that on there.
And I have particularized, so
You
can
are
roll
not
twice.
adjacent to him at the moment.
Would there be an argument to be made that by locking on Elvira has engaged with the target?
Engaged means you're within melee range of a target.
Okay, then never mind. There's my roll.
And she is flying above.
That's an 18 to hit.
You're like down here. That is a hit. Roll damage.
That is, almost max damage. 8
Easy
electrical.
to plunge your
There
sword
you
into the engine block, and you just wrench it to the left, and it sputters and bursts into flames as you cut some essential fuel line. So one of them is down. There are 2 more that are rolling towards you guys, and they've picked up a lot more speed. You've got 1 more round before they are on your position. For all intended purposes. Monkey, is there anything you want to do? Motor.
I want to line shoot. I want to get closer so that I can get more.
So he has
Like I
destroyed the
could-
one in the middle. So there's one on the left side of the tunnel and one on the right side of the tunnel. They are not in a line anymore.
I'll still line shoot. Line shooting is my greatest bang for buck. So I'll still line shoot. I'm not in heat zone yet. I'm not in danger zone yet, but I will be after this. So 17.
Yep.
I gain 2 heat.
Yes.
Roll. 6.
You blast the one on the right, and it sputters, but it's still going. It is rumbling towards you. As you manage to, you take off 1 or 2 of the buckets as your blast goes straight through it. But it does not is not enough to disable it at the moment.
Did you hit
And
a
then I
different one than Alan hit?
Alan
No, I
destroyed
hit
the one in the
the-
middle.
Yeah.
You can add accuracy to that.
Oh, I'll do it on this one then. I'll do it
You
on
are toasty, my man.
this one. I know. I'm going Super Saiyan now.
Comment.
I'll add accuracy to this mortar strike.
Okay. The one you just hit?
Yeah.
Yep. You combination blast. Your thermal lance goes clean through the bucket scoops, and then as the wheel starts sputtering, you land several mortar rounds on the wheel, and it detonates, wrenching it loose as the wheel spins forward and falls onto the ground right before you. At that point, the engine block bursts into flames, and the thing grinds to a halt. Okay. Raven,
I got my one.
this thing is basically right up on you at this point. I need you. Well, it's going to basically try to swing at you in the air with its massive fucking bucket scoops. Its boops, if you would. Which is +2. Which is a critical failure, as you are easily sort of jet to the left outside of the range of this thing as it sweeps around you. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna apply lock on again to the ones that we
This one already has lock on it. You can stack it if you want, but it already has one lock on it.
Oh, I can stack lock on?
I believe you
Can I use it first, and then maybe
Do that.
you can do it again, and then Monkey can get a
Perfect.
shot here?
That.
Yeah. I think I would love to melee attack. How far of a distance is it?
You can reach there. They're all basically within like 20 feet of each other. 20 meters.
Oh, great. Yeah. Can I jump from one to the other?
you can try, yeah. With your movement and your jump jets, yes, you can.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again or no?
To land on top of a moving thing, yes.
Okay.
A moving thing.
Do
that
I
is
get the
actively
+1
trying to kill you.
accuracy from the jump jets again or no?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Less good. 13.
You jet over, and as you reach the where you think the excavator is going to be, it suddenly throws itself into reverse and catches you on the head with one of its buckets.
No,
Shit.
the bug-
So you're
Ow.
going to take. What would it be like to get hit with a piece of excavation machinery? 2d6. Let's say 2d6.
2d6. Well,
10 points of damage. As this
exactly
thing
my whole point.
slams you down.
Hold
and
on.
makes you-
My mortar's 1d6. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Correct.
Like, my thermal lance, my mortar, it's 1d6. I don't know about 2d6 is all I'm trying to say.
Okay, we'll do it like this. The bucket hitting you gives you 4 damage. You are now prone and on a belt that's feeding you into a grinder that is meant to break apart solid rocks.
Listen, the one that's meant to break apart solid rocks, that might be a 4d6. I'm just gonna say, all right? Like, you might want to get
Sure.
off of that.
You are now prone and being fed into a machine. What would the rest of you like to do? This thing is
I want
backing away
you.
from you as you go.
Can I pop on over there and pick him up?
I
Toss
was gonna say, can I just hyperspec fuel inject and get out of there?
You can try that. You can use your hyperspec. That'll be another agility check or a hull check, whichever you prefer, to get off the belt and unprone yourself as you are being like buried by various rocks.
Yeah. Well, so the hyperspec just gives me the additional accuracy. No, I'll save the hyperspec for a boss fight later.
You can
Can I
use it
be on
right
over
now.
there and pick him up.
Mal, you need to make an agility check to finesse your way over, dodge the fucking buckets that are spinning very rapidly at this point, and grab him.
You getting up here is probably not the safest
to a barrel
choice.
roll.
Dude, how much
I know,
time
but
do I have?
But I have my
One
fly.
round. You have your fly. It's an agility check to fly underneath the buckets without getting clipped.
Can't
Like
I
a-
go over the buckets?
The buckets reach from ceiling to floor because these things are what carved out the tunnel. And Nemesis is currently underneath the buckets on the sort of belt that feeds into the grinder. So he is about to be put into the system itself. So you're going to have to finesse him out. He's
How
not
much
just
damage
sitting.
I took 10 damage.
You took 4 because you're right. That is an unreasonable amount of damage. But if you enter the grinder, you will take many damage.
Yes.
Can't you just roll off the belt?
He
I
is
can
knocked
try,
prone on his turn. I mean,
Yeah.
that was your turn. Unless you're going to use your hyperspec.
So will I get another turn before I am going to get swallowed? That's what I'm not understanding right now. Do I need to hyperspec or to be able to try to do something to get out of this situation, or will I get one more opportunity?
Your next turn, you will start taking damage from the grinder as you are being fed into it. And then the following turns, you will be fully immersed in the grinder.
I understand. I'm going to hyperspec.
Wow.
It wants to
And
chew, and it's
use
trying to chew
boost
you.
as a free action.
It wants to.
Yeah, get in there. Get out of there.
Okay. You are prone on the belt underneath these giant swinging blades. One more agility check. This one has a difficulty of 15 to get out without clipping
So
your
wait,
head on
I
the
think,
ceiling.
am I misremembering this as overcharge? Is that what this actually the thing that gives you another turn?
No, that's it. It's your core power. Wait, nope. There's two things. My bad.
Yeah, because there's the.
You're thinking of overcharge.
I
Overcharge.
think I'm thinking of overcharge.
Yep. Overcharge makes you take heat, but gives you a quick action.
It gives me heat, but I get to take another
A quick action as a full action.
quick action.
Have you overcharged yet in this
No,
game? Okay.
I still
This-
that's just +1.
Yes. So take one heat.
There's no roll yet.
No.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
one.
I would actually. I'm gonna. I want to undo that hyperspec rather.
can,
and,
yeah.
and instead use the overcharge. Sorry, I misremembered which one was which.
Can I try something before you do this?
No.
Can I hack the belt?
Can you hack
Stop.
the belt? You can try.
You're
Roll
just
me
so
a-
good at computers, Mallory. You're always thinking about hacking.
So
Roll
good.
what it comes-
Roll-
Just
Gotta
like-
hack.
Because you haven't taken your turn yet this round, so yes, you can try.
Can I
This is
get
going to be a
accuracy?
13 difficulty.
I
No, because the
accuracy?
lock-on was already consumed.
Okay. Well, I tried. Never mind. Do what you're gonna do.
The belt is too dumb. It is powered directly by the engine, and it go.
Turned off.
Belt go.
The belt go.
Belt go.
All right. Anyone else want to do
Um,
something?
So, I think. How flimsy does this belt look?
It is durable. It's meant to move several tons of rock.
Fair
At a
enough.
time.
Never mind. So me attacking it with a melee weapon is probably not a viable way of destroying it.
You
preventing being
might be
swallowed.
able to disable it. If you, it is not impossible. Your sword is made to cut through other mechs. This is comparable, but it is heavy duty and it will be difficult.
I don't remember. Is quick action only main and flex, not heavy weapons?
Yes, or well, no,
Okay.
it is. Super heavy is the one that takes a barrage. Super heavy weapons, you have to use a barrage as a full action.
Gotcha.
Heavy weapons is just a category.
I think I might just swing at this thing.
Swangin'.
At the belt deliberately. I want to destroy the
Belt.
belt.
Okay. Roll your sword then. Whatcha?
Yeah. I'm just looking. I've got talents that I think might apply here, maybe.
Talents? Pilot talents?
It's very talented.
Talents?
Allens,
pilot.
Allens?
Pilot talents.
big old nails.
Big ol'
Yeah.
nails.
Not quite. Okay.
Blade
Not quite. All right.
master.
Here we go. For the roll.
They see me rolling.
You
Really
jam your
disappointing.
sword into the side of this thing, and it passes clean through the belt, but it misses any essential machinery as it just sort of drags you closer to the grinder.
I'm so close.
As your sword is now embedded in the belt, and the belt is going towards the crunch.
All right. Well.
It's not stuck, mind you, but it is in there.
My sword is in the belt.
Yes.
Monkey
As are
help.
you. Monkey help.
I tried to
Um,
All right. I should have
He
gotten
try
off.
help
I thought.
himself. He no help
I really
himself.
hoped.
It would have been cooler.
I can shoot it. Like that's all. That's like all I have.
it.
I can.
Aim for the engine.
All right.
Are you
let's,
deliberately trying to not hit in the line Nemesis, or are you just taking the L? Does he? If you use a line
No,
attack, it will
because
hit
if
both.
yeah, it'll hit both for a line attack. I'll just use my laser rifle,
Okay.
and I'm aiming at the engine.
Are you doing a barrage, like full weapons?
Uh,
Two mounts.
yeah,
sorry.
because I kind of don't do anything else. So we're gonna do this,
That
and
is a
then
hit.
hold on, Fusion hemorrhage. The first range or melee attack you make while in the danger zone deals energy instead of kinetic or explosive. In addition, it deals plus 1d6 bonus damage as a hit. So,
Oh yeah.
energy 1d6. Roll. 8.
Oh, I was about to say you were. Well, but I thought you had 7. You would have been 1 shy, as you line up your rifle and blast the engine to pieces, sending the shell of the drill sort of flying off in all the directions. Nemesis, you find yourself being lurched forward as you try to yank your sword out of the belt, and as your feet dip into the grinder, it threatens to pull you in. It grinds to a halt and shuts down. And then catches on fire.
You say thank you as you look. It's just like steam coming up from monkeys from motor. He's just chugging. The noise of the engine stops, and you just hear similar chugging of industrial engine on motor. It's like,
You're like, wait, I thought it died.
Yes. Motor is smoking at this moment. Like, and he is like glowing with a dull red heat from the definitely violating some sort of space OSHA regulation, but like they're not here right now.
Oh, for
motor
sure.
goes, monkey goes, don't touch motor. And like as the palm of the motor's hand touches like a wall, he just leaves like a scorch mark.
Yeah.
It's like, don't touch motor right now.
No touch.
He's right where I want him.
All right.
He's right where I want him. You're
That
insane.
concludes that.
You want to see insane? My overcharge is a 1d3, and I have 6 out of 9 heat.
Yikes. Yikes. Zoink, Scoob.
Zoinks. I'm listening. BRB. I'm gonna go put pants on him.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta be ready. I gotta leave at like right at 12.
Yeah, I think we're gonna close this up in a second then. But to round this off, what would you guys like to do? You've defeated these machines, the road machines down in the basement, in the mines. Everything else looks deactivated, but without thoroughly checking each one individually, you're not sure. But you're able to get good comms now that the sort of nanite swarm has been deactivated. You can talk to each other without any issue.
Yikes. That was not ideal.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I know where I'd like to go next, but I don't want to go there now. I would love to go back to the factory and see if we've managed
Fix
to.
the, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
That would be my vote, I think.
That's also my vote.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's
Okay.
where
You
I'm
make
a
your
little worried
way
about what's
up.
happening above ground, you know?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm also a little concerned.
What is the status on Nemesis?
That was your
Gone.
overcharge. You can revoke that. Whoops.
Oh, the protocol.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Not that one. Oh.
Which I don't know how to get back.
We can mess with it later. I have accidentally made everyone MIA. There we go. You guys make your way. Let's do this. Let's close this out. You guys make your way back up to the factory doors. And they are still sort of sealed shut. I'm assuming you're opening them back up?
Yeah, just a smidge.
Just Mitch. You tracked the doors, and you see into a factory in full swing. It has been modified from its original purpose of just refining copper, as you see these various sort of like tubes, inside of which gestating some sort of humanoid figurine, which can only be assumed to be more androids. Dotted around, you see open tables and sort of like massive power accumulators running at full speed to power these machines that are creating more androids. Around, you see a handful of mechs, large sort of industrial type mechs that have been repurposed from drilling to combat, very much melee focused. And at the forefront, you see this very large, very much a military mech behind a shield, overseeing the area. With a crackle, the loudspeakers rumble on. Very well done. I'm so happy you figured that out. It's a puzzle really about your level. But
Yeah.
this will be a good thing, brother. Very good indeed.
This is Eclipse speaking, or
No.
the other?
It was the voice from earlier.
This
the
is
one that
Nemesis,
this is Nemenem.
but not our nemesis. Well, our nemesis, but not the nemesis in the. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Unless there's anything you want to say bad, we're going to end it there. Because it is time. And we started a little bit late. And the boss fight still needs the map made. So I'm going to finish that.
Oh,
It's almost
fair enough.
there. But
Fabulous.
I would encourage you to think about what you're going to do. And hopefully we'll have the whole party. We might actually have to take a long break. And we'll discuss this as soon as I kill the stream. But, very good job,
Alan.
gamers.
Alan, I wanted to chuck one of my mines into the trash compactor, but then you got on and I was like, that doesn't seem like a good idea now.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Sorry.
Incredible.
No.
Okay, that is it. Thank you for joining us. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Say goodbye to me. Bye.
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 Ugh.
We're
Ow, my neck.
giving Kieran until